Hello, and welcome to this edition of Safe and Secure. Today, we catch up on activities that have happened during the summer and early fall here in Southfield. We began a new era of programs, starting now with the hiring of a new police chief. Chief Barron officially began his employment with the City of Southfield on July 29, 2019. Chief Barron previously served as the Deputy Chief of Police in Detroit Police Department, DPD, where he commanded the largest bureau in the DPD. Chief Barron has also completed the Leadership and Counterterrorism Program sponsored by the FBI and several other training and leadership development programs. The Chief is also a veteran of the United States Navy, serving 8 years as an operations specialist in addition to over 20 years of experience in law enforcement.
I went on numerous ride-alongs, both on the midnight shift, the afternoon shift, and the day shift. I rode with Officers Watson, Martinez, and Walker. We shared meaningful conversations. They showed me areas of the city where I need to be concerned with.
Chief Barron, the Southfield Fire Department looks forward to working with you. The Southfield Fire Department held an open house on a recent Saturday. It was free and fun for all ages. You got to see a fire truck, a big ladder truck up close. You have a one-on-one with a firefighter, with the paramedic, to see what they do day in and day out. The Atlantis Foundations were there to provide flu shots at their vaccination clinic.
The muscle might get a little tingling feeling. Do you want a Band-Aid?
If it's not bleeding, I don't need it.
Okay. Plus your shirt's red, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You have a great day.
Kids' activities included being able to operate a real fire hose, live firefighter demonstrations. In addition, there was popcorn, snow cones, and cotton candy. I'm Chief Menifee. It's a pleasure to welcome you to the fire department. And on behalf of the 93 men and women here that have prepared an incredible show for you today, I want to welcome you here. Please, see anyone in the Southfield Fire Department uniform, stop them, ask them a question. Ask them their badge number, what they're doing, what's going on different in the fire department. Just a little information about the fire department. We are the busiest fire department in Oakland County. We have been for the last 5 or 6 years. We're looking at estimated to do about 15,000 calls this year out of 5 fire stations. That's about 45 to 50 calls a day here. So we're still hiring. We did have the pleasure of purchasing 4 new engines and one ladder truck that are being built right now that should be here early next year, as well as we're looking at buying new EMS trucks. We're going out for bid for those. So the city has been doing a really good job of supporting us and actually providing us with the gear that we need to help do our job.
Whether it be a car fire, whether it be an emergency medical issue, we are here to help you 24/7, 365. Here goes engine 5. All right, the guys are getting off. They're getting their gear ready to go fight that car fire. That wind's blowing the wrong direction for us, isn't it? The pump operator is at the pump panel. He's too far for us to see him. He's on the other side of the truck. The rest of the crew got out. They're getting the hose line deployed, and they're getting ready to put that car fire out. There we go. I like the wind going that direction a little better. They're putting their masks on, that way they're not breathing those toxic combustion products. There are a lot of bad things in cars. Lots of plastics, lots of bad things you don't want to breathe in. So they need those respirators to protect themselves. I hear the truck revving up a little bit. They're getting some water to the line. There we go. See how the smoke turned from black to white? That's a good indication we're putting some water on the bad stuff. Great job out there, man.
The Southfield Fire Department is really feeling the support from the City Council. The city has come through with some much needed equipment purchases. Southfield is the biggest fire department in Oakland County, anticipating nearly 15,000 calls a year, and is hoping to bring on another 6 to 7 firemen by the end of the year. During the month of October, you'll notice Southfield Fire personnel wearing special t-shirts purchased out of the pocket by our members, with proceeds to fund research and mammograms. The shirts will also be available for purchase.
Today, the Southfield Police and Fire Departments are doing a breast cancer awareness initiative to kick off the month of October in support of the American Cancer Society's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Detroit event, which takes place next Saturday in Hart Plaza. Statistics say that 1 in 8 women will face a breast cancer diagnosis in their lifetime. So men can receive a breast cancer diagnosis as well. It's just not as likely.
With the fire department and us putting, you know, the pink ribbon on every vehicle, is that a cancer survivor can recognize that we congratulate them. You know, people that are actually going through breast cancer, that we are fighting with them, and that they may just look up and see the police vehicle wrapped in pink or the ribbon on the fire truck, and that, you know what, maybe today is the day that I get checked out and I make that appointment for a mammogram and actually make sure that I'm breast cancer free.
So we're recognizing Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Very important that public safety, i.e. the fire chief and I, combine efforts with the American Cancer Society in doing an awareness initiative. So you see the cars outfitted with designs representing breast cancer awareness, the fire engines and ambulance representing that same message. It is our hope that when these vehicles are deployed, it will inspire or encourage our community to get tested. Early detection, prevention saves lives. Well, we all have loved ones or friends that have succumbed to this disease. I personally have a number of co-workers who have died from cancer. I've had a relative who's currently battling the disease, and so it touches a lot of our lives. The statistics for breast cancer and all cancers is alarming. That is why it's very important for us to have early prevention and pre-screening.
Nothing else gives our elected officials a taste of the fire service like experiencing Fire Ops 101. Spending a hands-on day as a first responder is one of the most effective ways for our elected officials and for our local media to learn about a firefighter's job. This day shows them the smoke, the sweat, the adrenaline rush, and the physical stress and strain firefighters face on their daily jobs, all while exposing them to complex issues of the fire service, like staffing, adequate equipment, and presumptive health. The scenarios included responding to emergency CPR needed calls, search and rescue inside of a burning building, a 100-foot ladder climb, extricating trapped victims from car crashes, and fighting live fires. Today is Fire Ops 101. It's our time to bring in our elected officials and actually show them what the firefighters do every day, from EMS to fighting fires to doing hazmat to actually what goes into that. actually all the fire gear. They're putting on their self-containing breathing apparatus. They're putting on big hazmat suits today, actually doing CPR in a moving vehicle. So this is a day in the life of the firefighters. So when the fire chiefs come before council, they come before them, and actually we want new equipment or we want to replace something. This gives them a real hands-on view of why we're asking for those things. With us, the city just approved for 10 of the new CPR Lucas devices. And I believe that one of the main reasons is because they actually got to see it in work last time that they were here last year when we had a couple council individuals here.
Today is awesome. I have really enjoyed myself here at the Fire Ops 101 training, working with a lot of the other elected officials throughout Oakland County. We just did a CPR training, actually riding on an EMS truck. I actually wrapped a tourniquet around a dummy's leg, getting ready to go into a burning house. So I'm really excited. Had a little anxiety at first last night, but we're having so much fun. I'm really looking forward to learning how to operate the Lucas machine. We just voted to support that for the Southfield firefighters. So having a great time. The uniform is heavy, the boots is heavy, the oxygen tank is heavy, everything is heavy. But it's a good fit. I'm getting used to it now. We're walking up hills and it's raining, and so a lot of different elements going on, but it's okay. They do an awesome job. I've always supported the firefighters. Our public safety is just numero uno in Southfield. So yeah, I'm happy to support them today. I'm happy to be getting educated on what it's really like, their job.
Actually, Chief Menifee talked me into it. We were meeting in my office to discuss some budget issues, and he said, hey, we've got this Fire Ops 101 going on. Would you be interested? And, you know, it's essentially a day in the life of a firefighter, an EMS worker, and I don't get out to the departments often enough. So, you know, it's great to get out there and see what everyone's doing for the city. I'm an accountant. I sit on my butt all day, so the physical activity is definitely something I was concerned about. But so far, so good. This is the perspective that I can't get sitting behind a desk. This is seeing what the firefighters do on a daily basis and just the little things that we take for granted. For example, all the stuff that I'm wearing. You know, this adds lots of weight to me. The self-contained breathing apparatus that they put on their back. I mean, that's heavy. They've let us take it off so far, but lugging that around is not nothing.
Wow, I cannot express the gratitude and the backing I've received from our current council. We have 4 new fire engines being built as we speak. They will be here in February. We have a brand new ladder truck that's coming in January. Both those, and the city just approved 5 new EMS trucks for us with all the equipment that goes along with it. So we're gonna have self-loading stretchers for them that can lift 750 pounds. We're getting new cardiac monitors, and we're also getting 10 of those Lucas CPR devices. So I am very pleased in the relationship and the collaboration that's been happening between the fire department and our current city officials and city councils. And to say enough, I mean, this is a rainy day, but this is a great day. It's a great day for Southfield. It's a great day for them to come together with other city officials and actually see what the other departments are doing, what the other departments have for equipment, and actually share. Because it's really about the citizens and about working together to actually get something accomplished. And this has been it's a great day. Even though it's raining, I think their spirits are great. Councilwoman Morris has been phenomenal so far with this, and she's been really a great sport with it. Austin Michaels, our director of financial services, has been awesome, and I think they came here with an open mind and actually looking to see what the fire department does and how they can help serve us better. And I think that's been really a good thing. And I mean, I want to thank them again. Thank you for coming out today. Always this time of year, we're going to start lighting those furnaces and those fireplaces. Just be careful. You know, we're trying to cut down on kitchen fires. We're trying to cut down on fireplace fires and those candles. You know, I'm not telling you not to have candles, but never leave them unattended. Make sure you got a working smoke detector, you got a working carbon monoxide, and that you have a good extinguisher in your house in case you have an emergency. But if you ever have a problem, you know who you can call if you don't know who to call. call the fire department. 911's our number, and we're here to help and serve you. The Southfield Fire Department would like to say thank you to the residents and the City Council for supporting us with the necessary equipment and training to keep the residents safe and secure.